Hi everybody, it's Jennifer, and I just wanted to say hello. I'm missing you so much. So today I'm at home. I'm celebrating Earth Day. It's a beautiful, cold day, but it's still a good day to get outside. Um, and we're planting seeds. We're starting to plant seeds at my home, and I'm also planting seeds at school so that when you do come back, you'll be able to see what's growing there. Um, and it reminded me of this story that I've told to you, to my family, and to many children. It's an old story, but I've always enjoyed telling it. So, this is the story of one time I asked my family, "What would you like to plant in our garden?" And much to my surprise, my daughter Grace said, "I'd like to plant turnips." They're white and purple and kind of pretty looking on the package. So I don't know that she had ever had a turnip before we planted it, but we planted them. So here's how the story goes. We went out to the garden and took these teeny little seeds, barely could see them in your hand, and we dug into the soil and we planted them and covered them up with soil. We poured some water on them with a watering can and hoped that the sun would come out and that they would grow. Well, that happened. Rains came down, sun came out, and sometimes the rain wouldn't come down. So we'd keep on watering them. Plants always need sun and water to grow, and they need the soil for the nutrients to grow. So that happened. One day I walked out to the garden, and the green leaves had come out from the soil so big. I said, "I think it's time to pick them." So I bent down and I pulled and I pulled and I pulled and I pulled, but this turnip just wouldn't come out. Ugh. So I got to Grace and I said, "Grace." And she said, "Yes, Mom." "What are you doing?" "I'm drawing, Mom. Can you come help me in the garden?" Okay. So she came out to the garden and together I held on to the turnip. Grace held on to me, and together we pulled and we pulled and we pulled and we pulled, but that turnip just wouldn't come out. Ugh. So then Grace said, "I'll call Juliet." "Juliet, what are you doing?" "I'm playing my ukulele. Plum plink, plum plink." "Can you come help us in the garden?" Okay. So she came running out to the garden, and together we all, I held on to the turnip. Grace held on to me. Juliet held on to Grace, and together we, can you help us too? We pulled and we pulled and we pulled and we pulled, but that turnip just wouldn't come out. Ugh. Now what are we going to do? We called our dog, Noodlin, and Noodlin came out. Well, ruff, 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 ruff. As he ran out, I held on to the turnip. He wasn't happy about it. And Grace held on to me. Juliet held on to him. Noodlin held on to Juliet. And all together we, help us, pulled and we pulled and we pulled and we pulled. And that turnip just didn't come out. Oof. Now what do we do? Noodlin said, "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff." And we heard, meow, meow, meow. So all of a sudden, our cat, Jack, came to help us. So, can you guess what happened? I held on to the turnip. Grace held on to me. Juliet held on to Grace. Noodlin held on to Juliet. And Jack held on to Noodlin. And together we all pulled and we pulled and we pulled and we pulled. But that turnip just wouldn't come out. Oof. So then we called a chipmunk. I don't know if you have chipmunks running around your house, but I do. They live in the little rock walls. And so we heard meow, meow, squeak, squeak, squeak. And the chipmunk came out. And guess what happened? I held on to the turnip. Grace held on to me. Juliet held on to Grace. Noodlin held on to Juliet. And and Jack held on to Noodlin. And the chipmunk held on to Jack. And together we all pulled and we pulled and we pulled and we pulled. And that turnip, it popped right out. Oh my goodness, as big as our heads. So big. We had so many turnips that year, just that came from this teeny, teeny little seed that we planted. So what to do? We made mashed turnips, roasted turnips, turnip soup. We used turnips in a lot of things that year. It was a great year. It was a great experience to work with our family and work with our animals out in the garden and outside. I hope that you have times with your family that you can go outside and create memories the way that we did, and that we're still doing. So like I said, seeds are going in at my house and seeds are going in school. And whenever you're ready to come back and see those seeds, see what happens, I can't wait. I can't wait to see your faces. I can't wait to see the plants start to grow. I hope you're having some of that at your own home. Take care. I miss you, and we all love you. Bye-bye.